Hello and welcome, Pisces, to Moon Kitty Tarot. I'm Moon Kitty, or feel free to call me Kitty in the comments section below. This is your general Pisces weekly Zodiac tarot reading for the week of July 18th through July 24th of 2021. If this message in this reading resonates with you, please let me know in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and to ring the notification bell so you know when I upload next. Also, the deck that I am working with this week is the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. By Cyril Marchetti. I also have Cyril Marchetti's miniature of the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. And if I feel that there are any cards that need clarification in this reading, I will do so with the mini deck. Just a few things to note before we get started with the actual reading itself. I will never reach out to you to set up a personal reading or a private reading, and I will never ask you for money. If you would like to, if someone does do that, those are scammers, spammers, and trolls, so be aware and don't fall victim. If you would like to set up a private reading with me of tarot or oracle, or a private session of Kundalini Reiki healing, then you can do so at circleofdivination.com. That link, along with my social media links, are in the description box below this video. Please make sure you are following only my social media accounts. If anyone does reach out to you, even if they have my name and picture, it is not me. Okay, so like I said, we are working with Cyril Marchetti's Legacy of the Divine Tarot, and I also have these two messenger decks here called the Whispering Woods and the Star Seeds messenger decks. At the end of the video, I will pull a general message for you for this week. As you can see, I have already pulled 10 cards for you, Pisces. So let's see what the week has in store for you. Your general overall theme for the week of July 18th, Pisces, is your card. Interesting. This is the second time that I've had a Zodiac this week who has had their card. This card is the Eight of Cups. And if you notice, in the moon is actually your symbol, your Zodiac symbol, Pisces. But this card really is interesting to me because above the water, the figure in the card is a man reaching up to the moon. But below the water, he's an octopus. And around the octopus body is 8 cups, and they are full of that beautiful water that he is in. So I want to say that this could potentially be a great week for you. We'll see what happens with the rest of the reading and what other energies and messages intuitively that I get for you for the week. I will note here before we get too far into this, I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I don't generally use the Rider-Waite system. I go off what the cards artwork is really telling me, and what intuitive messages I'm energetically getting. Okay. I can be a bit blunt. I try not to sugarcoat, but I try very hard not to be mean. I'm honest, sometimes to a fault, but I never try to be mean to anyone in a reading. But I will tell you exactly what messages I am getting. So the card that is crossing you for the week is the 10 of Coins or 10 of Pentacles. Maybe your finances are keeping you from going on vacation, or maybe you're a little worried about your finances at this time. This is a great card. Honestly, it's not upright, it's not reversed or anything like that. It's just what's crossing you. So your finances are kind of on your mind, or maybe you're thinking about playing the lottery. Go with your intuition on that. I don't read for lottery. So what is below you this week is the third time that I've gotten this card in a reading this week. This is the Eight of Wands reversed. And if you notice, if this was upright, the wands would be coming up out of a very dark, stormy sky into the light of the sun. However, with it being reversed, I think that deep down you're worried about, you're stressing about something, and maybe it is those finances. What is crowning you for this week is the Seven of Coins reversed. So yes, I do feel like potentially your finances have been on your mind. Maybe they're not what you want them to be. So that's, you feel like you're being held back by them. So the fifth card is generally what we call the last 6 to 12 months. And again, this is just a general reading. This may not resonate with all of you Pisces, but I feel like for the last 6 to 12 months with the Queen in reverse, that you have been having to battle a lot. Maybe it's emotions because you are a water sign, and maybe that's why your card popped up as the general reading message for the week, general energies for the week. I always equate that Eight of Cups card to duality, but not just duality, but showing one but meaning another, or saying one thing but really meaning another. You know, there's a duality to that, as he's a man above the water and deep down he's an octopus on that card. So maybe you have let your protections down, maybe you've let yourself down. I'm not quite sure. I think we're going to have to clarify that Queen of Swords. The next card is the Knight of Wands reverse. Maybe you feel like your fire has gone out just a little bit, and you're not, like I said, you're not exactly where you want to be. Maybe you're not where you want to be at this point in your life, Pisces, but it's time to relight that fire, relight that flame. If you want to spend time being creative, like I just told this to Aquarius, but if you want to spend time doing a hobby or being creative, that might be a good thing this week as well for you, Pisces, to relight that flame, to reignite that passion within you. The next card is generally representing the next 6 to 12 months for you, Pisces, and this is the Nine of Wands. And if you notice this character on the card, there's 9 wands or 8 wands beside him, and he is holding a wand in his hand, and it's not quite evident whether he is going to put that wand in the ground or if he's offering it to a person off the card in front of him, like he's kneeling and offering this wand to someone or something. Maybe it's time to really start looking at your spirituality, your religion, you know, whatever. I personally am not a religious person, but I am very spiritual. Maybe it's time to start thinking of what you want in a personal spiritual practice or religious practice. Maybe it's time to start listening to your intuition. The next card is your home, family, friends card. The 7th card represents that. And when I say family, it does not mean that it has to be your blood related family. It could be your chosen family. And it is the Judgment card. So I really do feel like you are being called back to your spirituality, back to your religion. It's interesting that this card should come up because it does have an angelic type entity, and it looks like it's calling upon souls or spirits to come up to it. So whether you pray, whether you meditate, whether you speak to God, to Creator, to Source, to Divine, to Universe, whatever spirit entities you work with, spirit guides, angels, etc. Whatever you choose to work with in your own path in life, they might be calling you, calling out to you. It's time to start listening. Your next card is your hopes and fears. And that card is the Strength Upright, which is great. I think your hope is that you come across as a very strong individual and not someone who is weak, that you don't need help, and it's okay to need help, Pisces. The next card is the Emperor Upright. And that this card represents the outcome for the week for you overall, generally, Pisces. And I feel like it's going to be a stable week if you do listen to ending on a stable week. Maybe the messages that I'm getting as far as like the duality, not having your fire lit, etc., are the first half of the week, and then the overall second half of the week is going to be a much more stable week for you, maybe emotionally. But let's see what clarification we can have for Pisces for the Queen of Swords in reverse. What clarification do we have for Pisces for that Queen of Swords in reverse? And I will just let you know, Pisces, the reason that I don't show or video me shuffling cards is because I shuffle so much. Unless it's like the messenger deck or the clarification cards. What clarity can you offer Pisces on the Queen of Swords in reverse? That Queen of Swords is really throwing me. Okay, so let's see what we get. We have the Five of Swords, we have the King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, I really do feel like you like to portray that you're that warrior spirit, you're that warrior entity, you're a protector, and you don't like to let people fully in. And I feel like you're not completely open to people, and to allow them to see that softer side of you. And it's okay for people to see that. It's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to show emotion. What clarification can you give Pisces on that Knight of Wands in reverse? Okay. Card fell out, so I'm going to shuffle one more time. All right, so we have the Hanged Man, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Okay, this is interesting. Again, I really do feel like this has to do with that warrior mentality, this protector energy that you have about you, Pisces, with that Knight of Pentacles showing up. I think it's time to start looking at things from a different perspective with that Hangman coming up, because this Four of Swords, or excuse me, Four of Wands, it's such a beautiful card. See if I can get my ring light and camera to behave themselves. Okay, there we go. It is a beautiful card that shows maybe it's parents with a child surrounded by like a gazebo made by the Four of Wands, and maybe it's time to set aside that warrior mentality. Again, that's just what I'm getting, Pisces, is to set aside that warrior mentality that you have and start being more open to those that wish to get to know you. You know, use your intuition on that aspect. Don't, not everyone is meant to be a part of our life. Excuse me. Throat chakra. So yeah, I think that's enough said on that. Let's see what the Starseed deck, what message do you have for Pisces? What message do you have for Pisces for the week of July 18th? What message do you have for Pisces? Okay, so this card says strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Excuse me, how to get a drink of water. And while I'm saying it's time to change that warrior mentality that you might have, Pisces, there is strength in being vulnerable. There is strength in being open and welcoming to what the universe, the cosmos, has for you. There is strength in being kind and nice to people. Warriors aren't always mean and hateful and ugly and hurtful and, But, there's strength. There is such beautiful strength in being vulnerable and open, and not closed off all the time. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for stopping by. This has been your general weekly Zodiac Tarot reading. I hope this resonates with you. If it does, please let me know in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to know when I upload next. Don't forget that my social media and my website is listed in the description box. And if this does not resonate with you, Pisces, please make sure you check your sun, moon, and rising signs. I hope the week of the 18th is a wonderful and fantastic week for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here, and blessed be.